is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 75 of our Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. And the Philadelphia Eagles, their wide receiver room saying, hey, we're a force to be reckoned with. CeeDee Lamb's promising 4 touchdowns or 200 yards receiving against the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks, Kenneth Walker, looking like their main weapon. They're 6th in the league in rushing offense, 30th in passing offense, so Hoffman not doing too hot as their starting QB. And now Jamal Adams, he's still on this team. He still has bricks for hands, can't catch worth of anything. But Philadelphia, they feel like they got the team to go up against these Seahawks down there and come up with a victory. Now the one thing for Philadelphia, the Seahawks kind of always have their number. Why? Philadelphia does not do good against bird teams. That means the Seahawks, the Ravens, the Cardinals, any team that is bird related. Guess what? Philadelphia doesn't do good against them. Just does not happen for whatever reason. It's just not possible for Philadelphia to come up against good W's against bird teams. The past couple seasons, though, Philly has had the birds team's numbers. Now, we faced off against them on rushing offense, I think, last season, and the Ravens locked them up. Now, we played the Cardinals already this season, spanked them. Now, taking on the Seahawks right now. Oh, we got this. We got this taking on the 12th. The 12th man. I believe we're home right now. I think we're home. 50% sure we're home right now. It's either we're home or we're away. It's like a 50-50 shot, honestly, on which one's which, or what we're doing and where we're playing. Terrence Sewell, there you go. Former second-round draft pick. I guess this past second-round draft pick. Up to a 72 overall with that +1 to playmaker right there. Let's go Terrence Sewell. But Philadelphia at home right now, so the Seahawks not getting home field advantage for the first time in probably 10 years against the Philadelphia Eagles. Every time you see Philadelphia, they're always playing Seattle at their stadium. It's never a Philly home game. It's always Seattle has the home field advantage. Always. So Philadelphia, though, they have home field advantage this time. The Link, one of the hardest places to play for opposing QBs. And hopefully this game will be no different for Hoffman, coming in from the 12, coming into the Link right now. Richardson leads his team out on the field to a round of applause. The defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. You love to hear that title right there. Defending Super Bowl champion. 4 sacks, 2 picks on the season for Philadelphia's defense. They're averaging about 50% completion for opposing QBs. So like I said, it's either it's a catch or it's not a catch. There's really no in between when it comes to this defense. 11 sacks, no picks on the season for Seattle. So Richardson looking to hopefully not add to that interception total and not give them one here on the season. No longer any Pete Carrolls here in Seattle. He retired after the first season. But Jake Elliott is ready to get this game underway. Now comes Hoffman, the first-round draft pick for the Seattle Seahawks in the 2026 draft. 1 touchdown, 1 pick for him on the season. So he's had a not-so-hot start to his passing career. But Peyton Hoffman here, 3rd and 2. Philadelphia looking to get the stop on the opening drive. Check down to number 9, and that's going to be a first down. And then some broken tackles. Come on, Philadelphia. Do something here. 1st and 10 from the 48 now. 8:40 left here in the first quarter. Play action. Payton rolling around back there. He's airing it out. That's going to be caught by DK Metcalf. Big catch right there down at the 24. Next play. Hoffman clean pocket. He's gone for the end zone. That's going to be a yard shy right there. Now 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Dropping back, throwing, and that's going to be a touchdown for DK Metcalf. Philadelphia's defense came out real lackadaisical in this opening drive. Richardson looking to get some points on the board at least. The season so far, Richardson, 8 touchdowns, 2 picks on the season. So doing fairly better than Peyton Hoffman, seems like. At least just to start things off. Now 2nd and 10 on the opening drive. Philadelphia's receiving corps. Guess what? CeeDee Lamb, he does what he says he's going to do. He's got 20 yards receiving to start this game off. 1st and 10 now. Play action, Richardson. He's looking for CD again, and there you go. That's going to be a big catch this time. That's actually by A.J. Brown. 2nd and goal, and that's going to be a catch from Devontae. Devontae Smith ties the game up with the touchdown catch. His first of the game. 7-all the score is now. Philadelphia looking to make a 3-and-out right now. Hoffman going deep. That one broke up and picked off by Trayvon Diggs, intended for DK Metcalf. And Trayvon he tips it and then plays the tip like a fly ball. 2nd and 2, play action. Richardson, he's got wide open CeeDee Lamb. That's going to be a toe-tapping drag for the first down and then some. 1st and goal now, Richardson. Clean pocket, and nope. Mulata just can't hold on long enough. Big sack right there. Now 3rd and inches from the 30. Handoff to Bijan, and Bijan's got plenty of room to run, putting Philadelphia down at the 11. 19-yard pickup. 1st and goal. That's a touchdown for CeeDee Lamb. His first of the game. So CeeDee Lamb now makes a 14-7 Philadelphia lead. And a big sack from the defense. Brian Breezy gets in on that one. Taking down Hoffman down at the 14. 3rd and 11 now. Philadelphia trying to get the stop. And that one not doing too hot. Kool-Aid McKinstry on DK. And DK mosses him. And that's going to be a big touchdown for the Seahawks. Tying this game up 14 apiece here in the 2nd quarter. Got 8.5 left here. That one's going to be fed through the gap to CeeDee Lamb for the first down. The 2nd and 10 now. You got just under 8 minutes left. And that's going to be picked off. Picked off right there is Anthony Richardson. Just kind of a scoop and tuck. And I don't know what happened there. Linebacker wasn't even looking at the pass. Flag on the play. $5. It's a roughing the passer. Yep, there you go. Roughing the passer. God forbid you touch the quarterback after he lets go of the ball. Instant roughing the passer call on the defense. 3rd and 10. Bend, don't break defense. Come on, big sack right now. Even better, that's a pick for Jeremiah Trotter. And Trotter down at the 39-yard line. So 2nd and 10 now. Philadelphia's offense. It's going to be the air raid attack still going. CeeDee Lamb with the first down. 5.5 left here in the first half of the game. And there you go. Richardson down the sideline to CeeDee Lamb again. And CeeDee Lamb, he's opening up the field. There you go. It's to be Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown catch of the game. Philadelphia retakes the lead 21-14. Now 1st and 10. Payan finds his receiver wide open in the middle of the field. That's going to be down on Philadelphia's 35-yard line. Now 1st and 10 following that first down catch. Hoffman clean pocket, and that one's jump picked off by Chauncey Gardner. And CJGJ down at the 48-yard line. So Philadelphia now regaining the ball with less than 2 minutes left here. Looking for a quick score. CeeDee Lamb, he gets involved. And that's going to be down at the Seahawks 32-yard line. So ball now down at the 10. 14 seconds left here. End zone. That one's caught by A.J. Brown, making this a 28-14 going into the halftime. So Philadelphia run the ball in the second half. I feel like run the ball in the second half has been Philadelphia's, intended game plan the past couple of weeks. Philadelphia has not relied on the run the ball mentality. 3rd and 3, a perfect running situation. CeeDee Lamb gets himself a massive first down reception. So there you go. Now 1st and 10 following the big CD catch. Guess what? We're going for Devontae Smith down the red zone, down at the 16-yard line right there. Philadelphia's killed 2.5 minutes off this clock so far. Handoff to Bijan, and Bijan avoids one tackle, just ends up in the end zone. Easier said than done, going up, 35-14 now. Couple quick scores for Philadelphia, and the Seahawks find themselves in a pretty big hole. 3rd and 4, you don't want a 3 and out here, and they don't. Big first down, Trayvon Diggs, blown coverage. That's going to be Streeter right there with the first down. 3rd and 2 now, handoff to their running back. They're the 6th best rushing offense in the league this season so far. And that's going to be stopped shy. 4th and 1, you can always expect the run again, and there you go. Philadelphia plays the run, and they get the 4th down stop. Now here we go, handing that one off to CeeDee Lamb. First down. 1st and 10 now. Richardson rolling out to the left. He's airing it out. That one's going to be caught by A.J. Brown. Big 1st down catch for the Eagles receiver. 4th and goal from the 1 now. 7.5 left here. Hand off to Cup, and Cup works his way into the end zone right there on the fullback sneak. You'll like to see that one right there. Baylor Cup. 4th and 1 now for the Seahawks. This play could end the game for their team. There you go. Big stop on 4th down for Philly's defense. Philadelphia, 2 4th down stops in this one. Now 2nd and inches. 4 minutes left here. Bijan Robinson. That ends up in the end zone. Philadelphia drops a massive point spread here on the Seahawks. 49-14 the score. Hoffman running around back there throwing. That one's picked off. Tremaine Edmonds. He's bouncing to the outside. He's got one man to beat. And no, he's going to be stopped short of the end zone right there. Not what he wanted. He thought he had himself a pick six. He thought he had himself a touchdown. But nope, not happening. Bijan, though, he gets himself another score on the game. Running up the gut. And there you go, big fella. 56-14 the score is now. Elliott with the kick now to start, to give the Seahawks another chance. That opening kickoff will be fumbled. Picked up by the special teams unit right there. Philadelphia is just adding insult to injury now. They don't run up the score anymore. Sirianni says, no. Come on, be respectful of their team. You're already blowing them out. No need to embarrass them too bad here. But Philadelphia, they had themselves a pretty easy victory after the first couple drives. The Seahawks kind of were going toe-to-toe with Philadelphia, but they ran out of steam here, and Philadelphia pulls ahead with the big victory, moving to 3-0 on the season. So Philadelphia, 1 pick on the game. Richardson just threw one, confused, still had the linebacker caught it while not looking at it. But hey, you can't win them all. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick for Richardson. 106 yards rushing for Bijan, 3 touchdowns. 254 yards receiving for CeeDee Lamb. 1 touchdown from AJ, CeeDee, and 2 from Devontae. 1 sack led by Jordan Mailata. Let's see, 6 tackles led the team, held by a couple players. 2 tackles for loss from Brian Breezy. 1 total sack on the game. 4 picks, 1 from Jeremiah, 1 from Tremaine, 1 from Trayvon, and 1 from CJ. Elliott was perfect. No punts on the game. LJ did his thing, kick returning. No punt returns. Bijan, after the hat trick on the ground, he gets himself an upgrade. Upgrade that elusive back right there. Because not only does he hit like a truck, you can't see him either. He just hides so well behind that massive offensive line that Philadelphia just kind of has an unfair advantage when it comes to the running game, it seems like. They just know how to run the ball. And after the game, CeeDee's like, Coach, what did I tell you? You feed me the ball, we're going to win. I got 254 yards receiving. And guess what? Going to have, dev tray upgrade. CeeDee Lamb, now a superstar X Factor. Jarrett Patterson, guess what? He got 99 overall last episode. This episode, we're going to extend him to a 7-year contract. A.J. Brown, a 6-year contract. Let's go, A.J. Brown. You like to see that one. Now, coming in this week, hey, what do you think? How do you think the team's going? Praise Anthony Richardson. He's done himself a fantastic job. Sure, he has some extra interceptions this year. But, hey, he is slinging the rock. He is getting touchdowns left, right, and center. Beat the Texans, 300 yards passing with Anthony Richardson. I feel like that's very doable coming into this game. Kareem Hunt, though, being the main weapon, it seems like being more of a rushing team here for the Texans. So let's stop him. Former Browns, former Chiefs running back Kareem Hunt. And now taking a look here. Defensively, they are also pretty bad against a lot of things. We're going to try air raid, though, because, hey, we need to have 300 passing yards against this Texans defense. I think it's possible. Definitely possible to do that. Richardson, he's got the arm talent. He can straight up do whatever he honestly needs to do. But coming into this one, making sure we have no one hurt. Offense looking real good, real crispy right now. And that's what you need, honestly, for this offense to kind of get 300 yards on a whim. It's just for everyone to be healthy. This is a very stacked offense. It's a very stacked defense. As long as the team is just healthy, this team has a great chance of winning. This team is just probably one of the better teams constructed in NFL history. CeeDee Lamb gets himself an upgrade. Last episode, I guess last game technically, got himself, an X Factor. So he's now a superstar X Factor wide receiver. He joins Devontae Smith being that. Hassan Reddick, 88 overall right there, 89 with the +1 to the team play boost. Upgrade that speed rusher right there. I understand it's not a scheme fit, but he's a pass rusher. He doesn't play the run. That's not his hill to die on. Beef Jurgens gets himself an upgrade. That make him an 85 overall. No, make him upgrade the power. Upgrade the power. That stay at the 84. Try to make him as much of a scheme fit as possible. Because we need a great offensive line. That's what Philadelphia does. Great offensive line, great defensive line. The tale of two lines. That's all Philadelphia does is just go for the line. Best line possible. The Kobe Dean. There you go. He's the 85 overall. 84 run stopper. Now Nick Sirianni, he's heading out onto the field ahead of his team, Philadelphia. And Anthony Richardson. Take a look at last week, though. Rushing attempts, 108 yards, 3 touchdowns for Bijan. Quinn Ewers is the starting QB for the Houston Texans right now. So he's surpassed Davis Mills as a team starter. And honestly, it's kind of coming down to where does the Texans think that Quinn will take this team? Will they actually build the team properly? Will they invest in him and the product on the field? Or they kind of treat him like a Deshaun Watson, get a couple of years out of him, trade him off, trade all of the actual talent from that team for pennies on the actual dollar? Philly's defense, 5 sacks, 7 picks on the season. Most of them thanks to a 5 interception game in last episode. But there you go, the Houston Texans, 4 interceptions on the season, 660 passing yards allowed only the first couple weeks. So Philadelphia's offense, they have something to look forward to. A Lovie Smith defense, for the Texans. Lovie Smith, he's a good defensive coordinator. He knows what he's doing. He is a very defensive-minded coach. But coming into this one, Philadelphia and the Texans are tied. Coming into the final couple minutes of the first quarter, the Texans strike first, going up 7-0. Philadelphia rallies back. They get 3 on a field goal. The Texans, they extend their lead to 11 with a touchdown. Penalty, force a punt. Philadelphia does get a touchdown right there, making this 14-10. Now another touchdown quickly makes it a 24-14 game. 24-21 now. The Texans are trying to make this one interesting, but Philadelphia doing the best they can to keep the pedal on the metal. They're going to go up 27-21 right now, and that is going to be the final score of the game. Philadelphia extending their win streak to 4 straight games. Lovie Smith drops this one. 27-21 is the final score. Not sure if Anthony Richardson got his 300 passing yards, but at the end of the day, a win is a win. That's all that kind of matters at the end of the day. Richardson coming out there, congratulating Quinn on a game well done. Neither team had any interceptions, so that's good right there. Passing-wise, though, it does not look like, at least off the first glance of the stats, is that Richardson threw his 300 yards. 244 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 78 yards rushing from Bijan with a touchdown, 92 yards receiving from Goddard, 35 from CeeDee, 29 from Kupp, and yeah, no receivers really got any big gaudy numbers. 2 sacks allowed from Mulata. Tackles were led by Tremaine Edmonds with 10. 2 tackles for loss from Sweat. 3.5 sacks from Brian Breezy. A sack from Davis. No picks. Elliott was perfect on the day. 3 punts from Gillikin for his day. Kool-Aid McKinstry had a punt and 2 kick return. A kick and 2 punt returns. Said that one backwards. Kelvin Banks Jr. gets himself an upgrade after a big game against the Houston Texans. So he's an 86 overall right now. Power right tackle. absolute unit. And Richardson after the game goes, "Hey, coach, I'm sorry. I didn't quite have it. Didn't have 300 yards in me. But hey, at least at the end of the day, we get the win. At the end of the day, that's all that matters, getting the W." But until next time, YouTube, though, peace out, rock on, stay super classy. I'll catch you next episode of our Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel.